Hold on. I just saw something breaking on the huge and now basically prevalent everywhere Dasher Rewards program from for DoorDash that just dropped tonight. Excuse me. Can't even contain the excitement. I don't even know if it's excitement for what's happening right now. Updates to the Dasher Rewards program. Folks, this is breaking. This just came across right now. I'm coming to you live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So the Dasher Rewards program that started, what was it, mid 2023? Then we saw it expand to a lot of different marketplaces. June 2023, October, January expansion, continually expanding to different marketplaces. And this is even dated because after this, it expanded to a ton of marketplaces. So what this is, Dasher Rewards, if I hit certain metrics, here's New York City versus a general requirements here, you may know there's different tiers, silver, gold, and platinum. I have to have a certain amount of acceptance rating, completion rate, customer rating, deliveries in the last rolling 30 days, and then lifetime deliveries completed. It's going to vary. Okay. This chart is just an example. Okay. It's going to vary based on marketplace. So if I hit these certain levels, then I'll get a reward, a tier that gives me these benefits. If you're just joining, this is coming across. There we go. This is coming across right now. And I want to show you these updates to the Dasher Rewards program. But if I hit this, there we go. Then I'll get this. So look, silver, gold, and platinum. I'll get priority access to high paying offers, priority on silver, gold, and platinum. Okay. It's a lot of AR based, acceptance rating based, right? And then I have advanced scheduling, VIP support, access to the large order catering program, and then the ability to dash anytime. This was the last year, what you're looking at, 2023. Okay. Now this just came across my email. Let me show you what's changing. Is it a big deal or no? Now, the reason Dasher Rewards is such a big deal in and of itself is because this is directly related to the offers that you get and pay because of those high paying offers, right? So look here. Let me know if you got this, by the way, okay? This just came across my email. Updates to the Dasher Rewards program. We've made some updates to the Dasher Rewards program in your area. I'm here in Pittsburgh. Effective today. Not clickbait. That's like now. Like, dude, all right. Well, I guess it's effective now. Scroll down to see the latest on what rewards you unlock when you reach silver, gold, and platinum levels. Okay, we get all that. But what's new? Plus, here's update number 1. Let me know if you have this email. It's titled, Check Out the Dasher Rewards Program. As a part of this change, we're offering Dashers like you a one-time opportunity to reset your acceptance rating. Would you do that? Why does that matter? Because you can go into your Dasher app and then go into the qualifications of what you need as a Dasher, and you'll see everything that you need to get. So let me get you the updated one here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania right now. So if I go to, is it under, ratings, and then Dasher Rewards, you can click on learn more. So acceptance rate for silver, the first tier is 50%. And then completion rate of 90% and a 4.5 customer rating. You can compare that with 2023. Gold here in Pittsburgh is 70%, 95% completion rate. So that example number 1 is already incorrect for Pittsburgh. I mean, not, they're different for different marketplaces. I'm not, and then platinum is 70, 95, 4.7, and 100. Okay, that's all the same. So let me show you what's changing here on this email. It just came across this evening, and I wanted to get this to you first. Drop a like on this video if you appreciate that. So change number 1 is the ability to reset your acceptance rating. And I have until next week. I have 1 week. Yeah. August 22nd to opt in to reset my acceptance rating. Number 1, do you think it's worth it to reset your acceptance rating to get a better chance. What is it reset to though? Because I'm at what? My acceptance rate, and you can comment in the live chat or the comment section down below. My acceptance rating is 22%. So if I reset it, it must go to 100%. Because I can't imagine it's going to be 0. That's like worse. Then it takes more effort to get it back up to silver status, which is 50%. So resetting your acceptance rate, I'm assuming, right, it's got to reset to 100%. Okay. See, I'm seeing some viewers here are telling me there's not a reset button. Okay, it can vary based on driver and market. Okay. I'm just saying what I have here in Pittsburgh. Let's continue. So that's option number 1. You may or may not have that reset option here. Okay, here we go. What is new? So number 1, priority access. Now I already went through this, so I'm going to go through the changes quickly because a lot of this is similar. Priority access, the same. The meat and potatoes of what Dasher rewards is really based on your AR and hitting those metrics, and you get rewarded with higher, and highest priority. That's the same. As far as I read it. Early access to scheduling. Schedule up to 6 days in advance. All 3 tiers have it. That's the same. Rest assured. You're like, all right, well, what's changing, man? Here's change number 1. Now, this has been around for some time, but not in every marketplace, certainly. So pay attention to this next one. Priority access to Dash Now. Listen to the verbiage here. Be first in line to start dashing when Dash Now is available. What is that? So, when you open up your Dasher app and your marketplace is broken down into different sub-marketplaces, if one of these sub-marketplaces is like grayed out, sorry. There's enough Dashers scheduled, are currently online, and or it's not busy enough, you can't go online. But wait a minute. What does it say? Priority access to Dash Now. Here's change number 1. Dash Now is the ability to go online now, to dash now. But it has to be busy enough, or they need dashers, and that sub-marketplace is red, not gray. But look at this. Last year, the benefit said dash anytime. I was looking for it there for a second. Dash anytime. So it's changed from being able to dash anytime, which means when it's grayed out, you could dash at any time being a platinum dasher. That's not the case anymore. Okay. Now that changed some. Now this graphic right here is from 2023, last year. This email, wait, there you go. It's from tonight. Now we've known this because it did change some time ago. Q1 maybe of 2024, maybe Q4 of 23, I'm trying to remember. But if your marketplace had dash anytime at the bottom there, that's going away. Okay, maybe this is an extension of more marketplaces. So that it's taken a little bit less options away from you. Now, do you want to dash in gray zones though? So now you're first in line for Dash Now, which is a red zone. They need dashers. Not enough dashers are scheduled, and or there's enough customer demand. A gray zone is like the inverse of that. Do you want to go online in a gray zone when there's already enough dashers and or it's already, I should say, and or it's slow, so it doesn't really make sense? Moving on. That's change number 1 that I saw here. Change number 2. VIP support. For platinum only, by the way. Now we're in platinum only, as you can see here. Doesn't really matter. Listen, I'm in VIP support. It's trust me, I've worked in customer service. I value the actual workers, but I'm just saying, okay, that's great. That didn't change. Don't worry. Here's change number 2 that I've noticed on this email. Priority access to large orders. What are large orders? Large orders are orders that offer 2 to 3 times. Let me see if I can pull up the graphic for you. 2 to 3 times as much pay. Okay. This graphic, again, this graphic is going to probably be from 2023. I can check the date on it, but this is straight from DoorDash's support page, at least 2023. The verbiage may be slightly different, but they still say this. It pays like 2 to 3 times more. It's a catering run. Okay. Large order is just like a catering offer. Here's the change. 2023, it said access to large orders. Get more of the high value orders when you have a catering bag. There's 2 things in there. Read this is 2023. Read that. Access to large orders when you have a catering bag. Sweet. Now look at the change here. Now it says priority access to large orders. Get more high value large/catering orders. No catering bag required. So here's a multi-step change on this one. The first change that I'll tell you, I don't think it's as huge, is you no longer need a catering bag for DoorDash large order program. That they say right here, it's large/catering orders. Why? Why? I mean, I get it. You don't have to buy another thing. You should have a catering bag, by the way. I don't agree with that. If you're going to pick up catering runs, you should have a catering bag, because those tinfoil trays, it's the catering bag's made for that thing, and use it on Deliver That. Use it on Delivered. Use it on local and regional catering side hustles. Use it for Red Lobster. Well, RIP Red Lobster. I don't know if they're, that's a sinking ship maybe, but it's the Endless Shrimp guys. But Outback Steakhouse, maybe Olive Garden. That they literally have a huge long bag. Use it. You'll use it. Okay. We have an affiliate team storefront. It's like an Amazon storefront for accessories. If it's $35, just buy one. $35, $50 for a better one. Okay. But the bigger change is priority access to large orders. So these large orders that last year, they said access to large order, and the only Dashers on Dasher Rewards that got access to large orders were the Platinum Dashers. That's how I read this in 2023, because it says Platinum, green check mark, access to large orders. Silver doesn't have that. Gold does not have that. And the only other way to get large order in 2023, and I think it was around in 2022, was an email invite. That's the only way. Boom, 2023. Okay, you get the point. So in 2024, I know it's a little small. I can't enlarge it. This is my email, whatever. Bear with me here. It says priority access to large order. So what does that mean? That means that there weren't enough Platinum Dashers in markets that wanted to or could cover catering runs. So when they had a catering run, if the only person that could take it was this person on Platinum and or the person that had the email invites, they may be like, we need someone to take this run. Honestly, what they probably did, if they didn't have enough Platinum Dashers, they probably just send it to a regular Dasher. Okay. But what this tells me here in 2024, everyone's going to get a chance to get a large order program. So, because Platinum only has priority access to the large order program, and you don't need a catering bag. Who also doesn't have a catering bag? Every other Dasher that wasn't hand selected for an email invite to go on large order. So the inverse situation is they did have more catering runs and they needed more Dashers to fill up the catering runs. So now they have to allocate that to everyone else. That could be good news to you if you're not platinum. If you are platinum, you may be seeing less catering runs. But if you're not platinum, there may be more allocation of catering runs to just regular dashers, gold, silver, and regular dashers. What is a catering run going to look like? When's the best time to get a catering run? During the week, during 10:30 a.m. until like 1:30 p.m. for office lunch hours. And Deliver That, it's a catering platform, a side hustle platform. You can check them out. I got videos on that in this channel. That's when they say their busiest hours are, like 10 a.m. until noon, 12:30 for their catering runs. So large order on DoorDash is probably going to be pretty similar to that. I still feel like you need a catering bag. All right, let's see what else is in here, if anything. I don't think there's anything else. They do have, they do. Look, I'll try to make it as big as, I know it's the worst color science font ever, guys. We don't have any color science people in the DoorDash email team over there. That's like the hardest thing to read. But let me, and again, I would, you know what I can do? Let me do this. I'm going to screenshot and I'm going to bring it up as a graphic for you. Look at this, guys. We are, you know what? That's not going to, hold on. I can do this. I'm going to take a smaller screenshot of that and I'm going to put that as a graphic and that should be larger. In 5, 4, 3, 2, boom. There we go. Hacking the system. Technology. Okay. Did anything change here? Customer rating 4.5. Let me compare that to last year. 4.5. No, that's the same. I'm looking at silver on the left-hand side. Acceptance rate 50%. Completion rate 95%. That did change, didn't it? Yep. Okay. So silver, there we go. Silver is 95% completion rate. Now, keep in mind, this is an email sent to me in Pittsburgh. So you may see different things for the qualifications. 95% here in Pittsburgh. I'll frame this as Pittsburgh. Gold, 4.5, 70% AR, and 95%. I mean, that's pretty comparable, right? That's pretty comparable. And then platinum, 95, 100 deliveries in well in 30 days. Yeah. Pretty comparable. So other than that, let's see. Oh, we have some FAQs. Okay. How do I check my ratings? You know that it's in your app. When will my rewards be available? That's not changed. If I was receiving perks from an existing program, Top Dasher and Priority Access, right. Existing programs are no longer active in Pittsburgh. Gone. Yes, correct. Dasher Rewards replaces things like Top Dasher, Priority Access. That's not new. What happens if I'm outside of Pittsburgh? This Dasher Rewards program may differ when you dash outside of Pittsburgh. Exactly. This stuff can be different. Ooh, here's how the acceptance rating works. In order to reset your acceptance rate, tap the link in the email. Now, again, this is my email in Pittsburgh. You may not have this option to reset your acceptance rate. They did this before. They did this with, I think, Top Dasher. I chose not to reset. I think that was maybe resetting your completion rate. I'm trying to remember. Okay, tap the email by next week, August 22nd. Your request will be processed on the 23rd. In order to see your updated AR after you reset, you will need to start a dash and accept or decline at least one offer. Your acceptance rate will not be reset. Oh, this is, wow. Okay, listen to this. Your acceptance rate will not be reset to a specific number. Instead, it will be determined based on your decision to accept or decline offers post-reset. For example, if you get 3 offers post-reset and decline the first, but accept the second and third, your AR will, after the first offer, will be 0. After the second, it will be 50. And after the third, it will be 67. As you dash more, each decision, okay, I see what they're doing. So if you have the option, let me go back. If you got this email, updates to Dasher Rewards, and you have the option to reset your AR, it's literally like that rolling, because your AR is based on the last rolling 100 offers. So that's gone. So the first offer you take, that's the first one in the rolling 100. That makes sense. So it's like a neutral zero, whatever you want to call it. So you accept the first one, you're at 100% AR. If you decline the first one, you're at 0. If you accept the other one, the second offer, you're at 50, right? That makes sense? So let me summarize. What's changing? Some marketplaces might have gotten this email tonight about updates to the Dasher Rewards program. Number 1. Number 2, you may or may not have the option to reset your acceptance rate. If you do, it's going to reset it to a net 0. The rolling 100 offers, that is reset, and it starts calculating on your next accepted or declined offer. Next, changes to the actual program. Some of this verbiage has been out for a bit, okay? It's been out for a bit, but the verbiage changes that I've seen is priority access to Dash Now. This one's changed, what's the word? This is the oldest change versus Dash Anytime. So A, you can't dash in gray zones anymore. And when there is Dash Now, if you're not scheduled and you want to go online, you have priority access to Dash Now. I'm guessing what that's going to look like is your zone in your marketplace will be read first. Because if they're showing Dash Now in that red card that says Dash Now to everybody, there's no way for you to get like priority. Okay. So I imagine you're going to see Dash Now first. That's how you're going to get priority. That's just my guess there. Okay. And then the next change is more recent, which I'm betting was probably around Q2, this past quarter for 2024, changing sole access from large order, aka catering program, to just platinum dashers, to now just giving priority to large order and catering to those platinum dashers. Other dashers, gold, silver, and others should see the possibility of large order, but it's not guaranteed because I don't know if they're still doing email invites only for everyone else. So I'll have to follow up on that. If I find an answer, I'll put it down below in the comments. And then the other change, no catering bag required, which is kind of fascinating for me to think about. Like I'm doing an office delivery for a banquet with 3 or 4 catering tinfoil trays with those like little sternos. And I don't need a catering bag. Why, guys? I mean, did we measure the logistics behind that and measure that there's not going to be much of a difference in quality because those things aren't heated because it needs the sterno to heat it anyway? I don't know. But anyway, I wanted to let you know that first. That's breaking this evening. Let me know if you have that. Let me know what questions you have down below in the comments. It's not a huge change, but it kind of is. Yes and no. Like, what do you think? I'm really fascinated to know this. So I'm going to read that down below in the comments. Let me know what you think. And hey, consider subscribing because all I do here is help you make money in different side hustles. I got a ton of new stuff coming and I love bringing you the updates first. So I appreciate you being here. I'll see you soon.